It's a new dawn in Wolverhampton as the Total FIFA ownership group takes control of Wolverhampton Wanderers and rebuilds them from the ground up. You've seen the new players, you've seen the coach, you've seen the plan. A new season begins today, the future is now. This is Wolverhampton Wanderers, Rise of the Wolves. Welcome back to Total FIFA Career Mode here at the Pitchside Pub. This is episode 1 of our Wolverhampton Wanderers rebuild career on FC24. We are pumped to get going. Hopefully you saw episode 0 where we laid out our roster and all the moves we made. And of course we are going to be playing on ultimate difficulty, but adjusted with our ultimate difficulty sliders. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. The link is in the bio. Gonna recap what we did to the roster here real quick, and then we are jumping into game action. We are building this rebuild around youth. We put everybody that's older than 22 on the transfer market. Most of them got sold, and then we acquired players who were 22 years of age or younger and have an overall future potential of 80 or higher. And we built an entire roster out of players that fit that mold. This team is young, talented, ready to grow, but they are going to struggle this year. Our goal, forget what the objectives are in the game. It says mid-table. We are just trying to survive and avoid relegation. But unlike previous Wolverhampton Wanderers teams, we are going to avoid relegation with potential for the future and with a chance to grow beyond that. We may be in the battle this year, but it is not going to be our permanent position. So without further ado, we are jumping in to game 1. And of course, right off the bat, we are going to be tested as we travel to Manchester to face Manchester United. Could be worse going to Manchester, but still a tough test early on. If you don't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button for me. Get in the comments below. I would love to hear what you want to see in this career. And of course, follow us on Twitter at Pitchside Pub. We are ready to roll here, and you can see the starting lineup. We've got all youngsters out there, and it could be a tough sledding on defense, but hopefully that is not a recurring problem for us in this career. 5 minutes in, we are on the attack. Kiergaard up to Adam Holozic, and it's a nice save by Onana. Oh, offsides, but hey, that's a good sign of the attack. Adam Holozic at the tip of the spear. He needs to carry the load and be the big goal scorer for us, so we're going to need more results, but hopefully a good sign of things to come. About 10 minutes later, back on the attack. Up ahead to Emil Smith-Rowe. He's a guy we need to lead this attack. Pushes ahead to Doig. We got a chance at a cross. Is there going to be anybody there? Oh, Ryan Aït-Nouri. Oh, we find the back of the net. An early lead for Wolverhampton. Unexpected. An unexpected source, an unexpected lead. Could this be signs of things to come as the away supporters are going nuts at Old Trafford? Look at this cross. He gets just enough space, gets behind the defense. Oh, impossible angle on the header. That is what Virgil de Kruger wants to see. I don't expect a lot of goals from Ryan Aït-Nouri on the season, but we will take it to get things started in game number 1. A magnificent start. We could not ask for anything better. The question is, are we going to be able to make it hold up? Not playing defense like this. Oh, point blank from Bruno Fernandes. The back line absolutely loses their marking. We cannot allow that to anybody, let alone players like Bruno Fernandes and teams like Manchester United with that kind of talent. The little touch pass from Marcus Rashford, and it is all squared away. here at Old Trafford. So that lead did not last long, and that's the sort of problem I anticipate in this career. We spent a lot of money on the back line, but even still, it's going to have holes. Sergio Gomez with a great look in the 31st minute. We're giving him a chance to play on offense, but that is point blank, and we need better results than that. Look at this look. Great little touch pass. He's wide open. There's nobody there. Oh, and he just sails it wide. Maybe Pep has the right idea, playing him at left back. That is not going to get it done for us. We're going to need better production than that. 60th minute, corner for Manchester United. They go short, passing it around, looking for an opportunity, and we've got a challenge on defense, and oh, that is being called a penalty. No card, but it's a foul inside the box. That is light. That is not a tough foul, but Manchester United getting awarded the penalty kick, and of course, oh, it's saved! Oh, what a save by Chevalier, able to keep it tied, and then no clearance, but they're able to wrap it up. What a save by Chevalier to keep it at 1-1. And we've got to make some substitutions here. Sergio Gomez having to come out for stamina reasons. That's not a good sign, as we really want to build around him. Not a great start for Sergio Gomez. A few minutes later, another corner, another short corner, and that is a bad look. That's bad defense right there. We cannot give away looks like that to Anthony. Another breakdown on defense, just miscommunication on the marking. You see the defender there backing up. Chevalier, just point blank range, cannot get a hand on it. And the lead is 2-1 Manchester United, and this is already looking like trouble. That is borderline insurmountable, because we have not had a lot of chances since that Ryan Ait-Nouri goal earlier in the game. Getting late here, running out of time, and oh no, another foul in the box. That one was a little more legit. Maxime S. Steve with the yellow card. He fouled him on that one. I can't argue with that one too much. But we got away with a ticky-tack one earlier and a great save by Chevalier. But that's just careless. Bruno Fernandes stepping back up to the spot, and he buries that one right down the middle. That was to be expected. We are not going to save a lot of penalties. We got away with one earlier. Bruno Fernandes with his second goal of the game. He gets the brace. That puts Manchester United up 3-1, and that will definitely be insurmountable. We are not going to be coming back from that. The question is, can we keep it there? We're in stoppage time. That should be it. And, oh, looked like a tackle. And then, oh, he gets away with the tackle. And then another little ticky-tack. 3 fouls in the box in one game. I mean, that's not a foul. This is going to be something we have to watch for in FC 24. If they are going to call penalties like that, it is going to be a long season. Bruno Fernandes punches it in. He gets the hat trick. None of it matters, really. But that is a bad sign of potential things to come if we are just giving away penalties like that. I wasn't expecting a victory here, but 4-1 is not the result I was hoping for. So, right to Game 2 and another tough opponent, Brighton and Hove Albion. It is not an easy start to the schedule for the Wanderers, but on offense, about 30 minutes in, and we turn it over, and Conor Gallagher is going to have a easy look at the goal. Can Chevalier block it? Well, he doesn't get a hand on it, but he cuts the angle off enough that it causes Gallagher to shoot wide. It's about as good as you can do in that situation. Chevalier has been pretty good in open play. He got saddled with a lot of penalties last game, but he's been very good so far. On the attack a few minutes later, up ahead to Hugo Bueno, one of our holdover players. Oh, he gets a good look, but it's deflected by the goalkeeper and pushed out of bounds. Towards the end of the first half, still 0-0. Have to like the way the defense is playing against a good Brighton team, but we do give up a corner here, and unlike Manchester United, it looks like they are going to actually put it into the box, which is a little bit frightening. It's kicked around, it's stood near. Oh, we can't pause like that, because that's what happens. Danny Welbeck takes advantage of the indecision. I'm not sure what happened there. Controller malfunction or human error or what happened there. How are we just standing there like that? And it's put in by Danny Welbeck, and all that good defense goes for nothing as we try to get to halftime at 1-0. Shot deflected here in stoppage time in the first half. There's Conor Gallagher with another long look. Oh, he finds the net on this one. That is a terrible way to end the first half. We were inside of a few minutes with a 0-0 game, and all of a sudden 2 easy goals led up at the end of the first half. A nice shot on that last one, but even still, cannot go to halftime with that loss of momentum, because it does carry over, and early in the second half, a long shot by Danny Welbeck again to make it 3-0, and the wheels are coming off for this Wolverhampton defense. You know, we're always worried about defense in these careers in FC 24 and in previous FIFAs. As you see him go top bins there, we're not stopping that. Defense is so hard to play in this game. We invested a lot in defense, but clearly we have some work to do. That's the final goal of the game. It does end 3-0 as we are off to an inauspicious start in Premier League action. 2 losses, 4-1 and 3-0 is not the beginning we were hoping for. But good news comes in the form of the Carabao Cup as we draw Crewe Alexandra, and that's a team that even our reserves should beat. And it's not that we want to get cocky, but we got to give these guys some playing time, and we have to utilize the whole roster because we've just got too crowded of a schedule. So for a midweek game like this, we're going to go to a lot of the reserves, the young guys, even for this young team. As you see guys like Lennon Miller in the roster, Adam Holozic still playing, but we've got Fabio Silva out there with him, and Holozic misses a sitter early on. Goalless in his first 2 games, gets a point-blank shot in the center of the net and just sails it high. Hopefully that is not a sign of things to come. We really need to get Adam Holozic to open his account with Wolverhampton. A few minutes later, we are still very early here. There's Silva up to Holozic, and there it is. Adam Holozic needed that one. We needed that one. We needed to see our big money striker score, even if it is in the Carabao Cup against Crewe Alexandra. It's actually a very similar shot to the one he just missed, so great adjustment from the young fella, and it gets us on the board 1-0. 26th minute, Enzo Gonzalez, one of our carryovers from Wolverhampton, with a tough angle. Oh, he buries it in the top. What a great shot from a tough angle from Enzo Gonzalez out on the wing. Love to see that. That is a great contribution. Took it himself, buries it with the left foot. Now that's one we're probably not getting away with against better competition, but either way, Virgil loving the production from the young players. Into the second half. Oh, a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot from Archie Gray from the top of the box. Archie Gray, who we signed from Leeds, who's got a lot of potential but isn't going to play a ton unless he keeps doing things like that. From outside the box, he keeps it wide, and it's 3-0. We've got this game in hand at this point. Now we are just having some fun. Fabio Silva gets on the board. You know, he's a holdover from the original Wolves team that, you know, has a lot of potential and has just not lived up to it. So we would love to see him emerge and have him and Holozic challenge one another or play together. I would love that as well. So it's great to see him with a strong finish. He's a young, talented player that came in for a lot of money, and we need some production out of him. At this point, we're just running up the score a little bit, but it feels good to do after getting shellacked in the first 2 games. Enzo Gonzalez now with the brace. What a game for him. That was somewhat unexpected, but great production coming from Enzo as you see him corral it here, turn and bury it to the wide side of the net. Gotta love that. And the guys are having fun doing some celebrating. Time winding down. It's already 5-0. Can we add a 6th? Gonzalez, what a cross. Lennon Miller, he's only 16. Signed him from Motherwell, the teenager, with his first goal. And Enzo Gonzalez ends up with 2 goals and an assist. What a day for him. So much contribution all around. Holozic, Silva, Gonzalez, Lennon Miller, Archie Gray. 5 goal scorers, 6 goals, and a dominant performance against a club that we should dominate. But nevertheless, after 2 really bad Premier League performances, this is a great sign that, hey, at least the talent and the production is there. No, we're not going to be playing Crewe Alexandra every game. We're going to have to step it up in the Premier League, as you can see. 2 games, no points, sitting at the bottom in the goal differential. Obviously have our work cut out for us, but nevertheless, it's nice to get the win in the Carabao Cup, stay eligible, and just feel good moving forward. That's going to do it on episode 1 here. We want to end on a good note. We're going to try and do these videos every Friday, and we've got a whole slate of Premier League games coming up next week, and we have a lot of work to do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for us, get in the comments section below, tell me what you think, and of course, follow us on Twitter at PitchsidePub. Thanks for joining us here on Rise of the Wolves at Total FIFA Career Mode. This is the Pitchside Pub.